I want to talk about how the fact that like we just finished up week 10, obviously, which means like we've officially gotten our first look at this year's playoff seeding graphics. You know, you've got your division leaders, your wild card leaders, and everyone's favorite in the hunt. And yes, the Titans are currently in the hunt. And I know the big saying being thrown around town today is, and Brent, I heard you saying it earlier today, if the season ended today, the Titans would miss the playoffs. Oh my gosh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, and like, I mean, like it's technically true. It is
Yeah.
like, to me, that's such a dumb saying because the season isn't ending today. I mean, like maybe in a few weeks because of COVID, but not today. All right. Like you could do this with anything though. Like if your show ended right now, it'd be the 50-minute lunch. Like, I don't know about you guys, but 50 ml doesn't have the same ring to it. Okay? And if you think about it.
If I stood on an airplane wing and said 2 hours from now, I would be dead.
Right. Yeah. If this plane took off right now, I'm completely gone. Like if you think about it, the whole if the season ended today, the Titans would miss the playoffs take would have been true for like 16 of the 17 weeks last season. So you can't really go off of that. But with that said,
That's true.
is there cause for concern? Of course. Not just internally, but externally. If there are 32 teams in the NFL, I'm pretty sure 28 of them are 6-3 right now. Everyone is in the hunt right now because everyone is 6-3. Like Dolphins, Raiders, Ravens, Browns, Colts, Titans, literally like everyone is 6-3. But one thing I found interesting yesterday was before Sunday Night Football this week, the Red Zone channel had the New England Patriots listed in the hunt column at 3-5. Now, obviously, they went on to beat the Ravens last night, so they are officially in the hunt now at 4-5. But before last night, like they'd have to be the only 3-5 non-NFC East team to ever be in the hunt. And I get it. Look, the Red Zone channel clearly gets it. It's the Patriots. The second you write them off for dead is the second they get their pulse back and start killing again. To me, the Patriots are Jason Voorhees. Every year we think the monster has been slayed. He's dead. No way he's coming back. It's run its course. The franchise is over. I mean, no way we get another Friday the 13th movie. But then somehow a new screenplay hits a Hollywood exec's desk. It gets greenlit, and then another sequel is born. How? It doesn't matter. And in most reboots and sequels, they don't even necessarily bring up the fact that Jason died in the last movie. Like, how is he still alive in this movie? And how are the Patriots still in the hunt in this movie? Titans beat the Patriots in the playoffs last year. Tom Brady leaves the team. In NFL record, 8 of their players opt out before the season. And we're like, there it is, the death of the Patriots dynasty. And then even into the start of this season, it felt that way. Losses to the Seahawks, the Chiefs, and the Broncos. A blowout loss to the 49ers, and then barely beating the Jets. But guys, this is nothing but an old movie trope you see at the beginning of most horror sequels. You think you're safe. You think life is finally back to normal. And that's when they find the grave of the Patriots is empty. And they can't find the body. Somewhere out there is a zombie Patriot looking to kill. And last night it did. It killed a pretty good Ravens team in horror movie type weather, I might add.
Oof.
Like in the hunt, more like on the hunt. And it's fitting that they came alive this weekend because Brent, Don, what was the date last Friday?
13th,
13th.
Austin.
Friday the 13th. I'm telling you, the New England Patriots franchise are the Friday the 13th franchise. It doesn't matter how many times we think the Patriots are done. They will resurrect the franchise. Does the storyline make sense? No, but they never do. Like I said, they had 8 guys opt out before the season. Does it matter? No. They lost Brady and Gronk. Does it matter? No. Jason Voorhees died in a fiery explosion with an entire limb chopped off in the last movie. Does it matter? No. The Patriots' only positive addition this year was Cam Newton, who's about the size of Jason Voorhees. But I'm telling you, neither of these franchises will die. There was literally a Jason movie made in 1984 called Friday the 13th, The Final Chapter. Guess what? It was not the final chapter. In 93, they made one called Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday. But guess what? It was not the final Friday. They've made 3 movies since then. And LeBron James is actually producing a 4th one right now. And I'm sure some wannabe Hollywood screenwriter is currently sitting at a Starbucks in the Valley trying to pump up a script for the next installment of The Patriots. In Friday the 13th, it's all about surviving the night, making it to Saturday the 14th. In the NFL, it's all about surviving the season and making it into one of the 6 remaining playoff spots, because one of those spots is reserved for the Patriots.
Ooh, I don't know.
I hate them, bro.
I do too. I do too. They're freaking, all they do is just kill people.
Well, not the final.
I mean, the Titans ended that dynasty. I remember hearing that story.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they come out with
Logan
another
Ryan.
sequel. That's like exactly when you think it's done. It's like, how do they keep making Saw movies? You know, like I thought Jigsaw died like 4 movies ago.
Yeah.
They were 2 and 5, Austin.
Right? That's what I'm saying. They're not dead, guys. They're not dead. Like we keep writing them off for dead. But
I want them
as
to
long
be
as
dead,
Bill
Austin.
Belichick is in that hood, he will continue to kill.
The entire team is going to hide behind the wall of chainsaws.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, brother.
And every NFL team's going to run upstairs for some reason.
That's right. And trip.
Instead of in the running car that's waiting.
They're wearing heels in the woods and things like that.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.